Before we get into this video, a word from our sponsors. Thank you so much to Native for sponsoring this video. Native is a company that makes clean and more sustainable body products like these deodorants that they sent me to try out. It's super important to know what we're putting in and on our bodies, so enter these aluminum-free, paraben-free deodorants. These are also vegan and cruelty-free. Let me tell you a little thing about myself. I've always wanted to use natural deodorants, but they never worked for me. And so I've been trying out this eucalyptus and mint one. It's actually worked for me and I feel so relieved. So I have 3 of these here. I have the eucalyptus and mint one, which I'm currently using, lilac and white tea, and cotton lily, which is a sensitive formula. So in case you need that, here you go. Perfect. At first I was like, how the heck am I going to push this up? It's a push up that is plastic free. That's kind of wild. Is it that wild though? Like, companies should be doing this. This is it. They also have a range of other fragrances as well as a range of other products. Their formula is not sticky and dries very quickly, leaving you fresh feeling. So with that, finally feeling like I have a deodorant that is a good step forward for me and the environment. If you would like to get these, you can get 3 plastic-free deodorants that would be $39, but if you use my link in the description and the code CARIS, you can get them for $26, which is over 30% off. And as well with the code, you can also get 20% off any body wash or toothpaste. So yes, if you want to check them out, links in description, code CARIS. Thank you again so much to Native for sponsoring this video.
Tell you at what point I figured I'd be better wearing hats and shoes that belong to you. All the lice and itchy feet those parodies had given me, at least I now know my own body. Daydreaming who I'll be next time I'm wandering. There are things that I could say to melt the world and break your brain and heart. So I don't know why I'm afraid to speak or cause alarm. You deserve the kind of love that isn't said in words, and also get off on the planet if you can't even breathe. Everybody in this place is dressed up like the person to their left, and why is that? Oh, why is that? Katie's got
Welcome to Monday Anxiety. Why does my body feel with so much anxiety on Mondays? I don't know. I don't even hate this class. Like, I really like it. Well, that's a stretch. I enjoy this class. Like, I don't hate coming to this class, so I don't know why I have so much anxiety on Mondays. It's fine.
There are things that I could say to melt the world and break your brain and heart. So I don't know why I'm afraid to speak or cause alarm. You deserve the kind of love that isn't said in words, and also get off on the planet if you can't even breathe. Time is wasted as another. Most people avoid really seeing each other anyway. The truth is all that
Me carrying home a literal
matters, and
tree.
you can't convince the rock to flower. Patience is not a virtue if the pairs are right. They're falling into your hands.
I am so tired. But you're in my coffee cabinet. It's spring and that's kind of sad. Trying to be a little bit positive and be like, oh, so pretty, but I really just wish it was fall. Okay? I really do. I don't care about your seasonal depression in the winter because you don't care about my seasonal depression in the spring and summer. I loathe summer. In New York, summer, an enjoyable summer in New York is for the privileged, and I'm not among them. I grew up in the summer, you know, there was only summer ever in Belize, so I naturally just love the heat, but not in America. I want it to be cold, I want it to be fall, I want it to be orange, I want it to be Halloween. Like, what is there to do in the summer? Nothing. Boring. 4th of July? No, that's really depressing. I do not celebrate genocide. So, anyways, we're trying to be positive. It's gonna be a week of work, of thesis work, but also, when I spoke about this briefly in previous videos, my mom is still here. She was only supposed to be here for Christmas, but life happens, and she was about to leave, and then something very bad happened, and so now we're waiting on results from that, and I don't really know how to talk about this because I don't want to like overshare or anything, but it's, you know, so we'll know a little bit more this Thursday. Probably won't be filming very much on Thursday because I might be traumatized, so we'll see, you know. I don't know. Maybe it won't be too bad. Who's to say? The doctors, if they could just say it and stop being like, go to this other place. Oh, I just said doctors and whatever. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with right now. And I'm just glad that she's here to get, you know, it's America, medical, great, but yeah, we'll see. So we're just dealing with that. And then I also have a lot of my thesis work. I'll probably talk more about my thesis sometime later this week, but my mental state to write my paper is just not there. So I gotta figure it out and do it because I'm very behind on that. But I have a thesis exhibition on, you know, I wish I knew when it was, but I don't. But I have the like materials are due in the beginning of April, so I want to get my frames made this week, so that I also have something to show next week for my critiques so that I could adjust accordingly if need be. I want to do some updates to my shop, so mostly I think this week I'll just be ordering new prints and things, and packing orders because I have some orders packed from the past week that I was away for spring break. So that was my first ever spring break ever. I've never like gone on vacation for spring break, and here I am in my senior year of college finally doing one. But you know, it was very fun big girl things for me. The place that I went to was 15% off for students, so that was great. already read it and it was very good. I recommend the audiobook, but I wanted it physically because I enjoyed it so much. And look at how big it's beautiful, but I do have a problem with the like suede feel because like look at this, greasy, ew, and I have nails, so I don't want to scratch it up. But like how pretty is this? I don't even think that's grease. I think that's like sticker residue or something. Yeah, that's sticker residue. Rude. Anyways, and like look, this one's scratched, so that's upsetting. Oh, but another big floppy. Wow, 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 wow. These are humongous. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Should I just film the clip like this so we can have the vibes of the lights? I vote for that. Let's film like this. My hair is really getting out of hand. Like, look at that. So I'm like, should I just dye the rest of my hair black again? Like, because it's my natural hair color? Or do I, like, I don't know what to do. Or should I just go bald? No, I'm kidding. I'd never cut my hair again. Okay, let's talk about books for a little bit because I'm a booktuber again. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I will never be. Book community stresses me out. Anyways, I feel very bleh right now. I think because it's Wednesday and I've already had such a stressful week. Like my body, she is tired. She's tired of all this anxiety that's been living within her. Why? I did not ask for this. Anyways, so yesterday I was gonna like try and take it easy and just read, but no. I had to prepare my presentation because I had kind of done it, but I was like, no, I feel like I need to do some more prep, and it went well, so that was okay. I volunteered to go first so that I wouldn't sit there and wallow in my anxiety, even though I'm not nervous to like give public speaking, but I know that like just sitting there waiting will like build up my anxiety, even if I'm not like nervous to actually do it. My class, like my classmates, make it easy for me. They don't ask me any questions. I fear that is because they're too afraid to speak on the topics that I'm talking about, because it has to do with colonization. I know I said I would talk about my thesis in this video, but I'm too drained from the week that I can't even go into all that because it's a lot. And I was supposed to start making my frames this week. Like yesterday I was going to do it, but I was like, no, I need to calm down a little bit. Take a little break. Okay? So today I'm taking a break. I did not take the break yesterday like I wanted to, but whatever, it's fine. I'm reading this book, The Witch's Blade. This is the second book in the series. I think the series is called The 5 Crowns of Okrith. I think there's gonna be 5 books in this series because 5 crowns, you know. Anyways, the first book was very good. It's called The High Mountain Court. It is a fantasy romance, or romance fantasy, has smut in it, okay? Be forewarned. But it was a really good start. I really enjoyed it. And so now this book and every book in the series, I'm going to presume follows a different main character. And normally that like gives me the ick. But this one, I felt like flowed naturally. I felt like the first book came to a good conclusion for the main character and her story. She did a very good job of like ending that character's point of view. A+. I listened to that first book on audio, but this second book's audio doesn't come out until next week. Convenient timing, but at the same time not quite, because I want to read the second book now. And recently I've been like, I'll read a book, and it's the first book in a series. I love it enough to like continue on with the series, but I like cannot actually just continue on with the series. I like need to move on to another book. I don't know, like I just need a new world or something. That's the mood I'm in right now, reading wise. A little bit book slumpy, a little bit. So this one I was like, just read the next book. So I ordered it and now I'm reading it, and I feel like I've just been too distracted to read. So now I'm gonna sit my ass in this bed and freaking read. And this is the second book that I'm ever tabbing. I tabbed King of Blood and Battle. That was the first book that I ever tabbed. I didn't write in it, but this one I'm trying to write in it because like it's the second book. So I'm like familiar with the world and the characters already, so like more like, you know, I don't really know how to tab. I've never really watched how I tab video, but my friend Jenna tabs, and so I was like, those are really pretty colors, I want that. So I ordered it. I'll have a link below. So that's what I'm up to, and it's very fun so far. It's a lot more gory, a lot more intense than the first book, but good stuff. I've read 20 books this year so far, and that feels like quite an achievement because my goal for the year was 35, and I'm almost at the goal, and it's March. So I'm very proud of myself because I'm a very slow reader generally, and in the last 2 years I have not been reading that much, so we are on the right track. I'm gonna have some relaxing time, listen to a nice little classical playlist, although I think the vibes are changing to more like a Twilight playlist, some Rosalind, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna have some chili later.